and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's MPSSAA 2A East Region second round here at Lewis H. Taylor Stadium. Tonight our opponents are the Lions from Queen Anne's High School. If you would please direct your attention to the scoreboard for some very important announcements from Stephen Decatur Administration.
Good evening and welcome to beautiful Lewis H. Taylor Stadium. My name is Tom Seitz and I'm the proud principal here at Stephen Decatur High School. The 2023 season promises to be a special one with the addition of our new LED video board that will enhance the game day experience. I want to thank our 8 anchor sponsors that appear on the screen above and below me for making this dream a reality. Tonight, our athletes will showcase their skills on the playing field, but these are student athletes who also excel in the classroom. We are so proud of all the work that takes place each day in our school by our hardworking teachers, not just here at Stephen Decatur High School, but all over Worcester County Public Schools. And lastly, I want to thank our Board of Education and our leadership team led by our superintendent, Mr. Lou Taylor, for their dedication to our students. Enjoy the game and go Seahawks!
Hello, my name is Deshaun Purnell, Assistant Principal at Stephen Decatur High School. As a former Seahawks student athlete, I would like to welcome everyone to today's game. As each team represents their respective schools, we remind you that honoring the values of sportsmanship is the essence of every athletic contest. We ask you to accept responsibility as a fan by showing respect for the players, respect for the coaches, respect for the officials, and respect for those around you. Your support and cooperation will allow all athletes involved in this contest to achieve and demonstrate their best.
Hello fans, I'm Jennifer Garten, Assistant Principal at Stephen Decatur High School. I would like to remind everyone at Worcester County Public Schools, #1 priority is to ensure the safety and security of our players, coaches, officials, and spectators. Help us keep our facilities and athletic venues safe by immediately reporting any safety concerns to law enforcement or school administrators.
Trevor Hill here, Assistant Principal at Stephen Decatur High School. At this time, please familiarize yourself with the nearest exit in the event of an emergency evacuation. Remember, if you see something, say something. Go Hawks!
Hello, my name is Dr. Kurt Bunning, Athletic Administrator here at Stephen Decatur High School. Fans and players, please be aware that this contest is being streamed live, both audio and video. Conversations in the stands may be audible on the live stream, so please be mindful when conversing, cheering, or commenting on the game. If you have friends or family that could not be here today, please make sure to check us out on YouTube. To find our channel, just search SDHS Sports.
It's a 60-minute drive.
Hurry up. We don't want to get delayed game. Jake said Jamie. Try to hurry up as much as you can.
Junior, number 56, Garrett Maloney. Senior, number 19, Kanai Floyd. Senior, number 1, Kareem Bowden. Number 8, Ethan Bradshaw. Junior, number 21, Trey Dorr. Junior, number 7, Delonte Henry. Junior, number 5, Amarian Manuel. Junior, number 0, David Chandler. And senior, number 3, Gavin Salito.
All right, folks, welcome. Thank you for tuning in tonight for the second round of the Maryland State High School Football Playoffs here. I'm Tyler Riley. I'll be filling in on the actual play-by-play, not color tonight, okay? So bear with me. But I do have legendary coach and longtime teacher back in the booth again, Mr. Pat Russo. Pat, thanks for being with us tonight. How are we feeling?
Feeling great. Feeling great. Looking forward to tonight's game.
Listen, Mr. Russo is, just the the closer, the bullpen guy that we're looking for. You know, you can call him in when we need to. We're glad to have him back. We're going to get ready for the national anthem here, and then we'll be ready for some football. Let's go Hawks tonight. All right, Coach Russo, very special national anthem, and a big thank you. Today's Veterans Day.
Yes, it is.
And we want to make sure that everybody out there, including ourselves tonight and all the student athletes, realize that we thank our veterans and all those who serve in our military each and every day and allowing us to come out here, you know, under safe skies and safe atmosphere and play some playoff football. So, Coach, do you have any – you're back. So I'm going to put the pressure right on you from the get-go. What do you think tonight? I mean, you've watched the rest of the season, you know, either here live or at home with Mrs. Russo. And what are you thinking for our boys tonight versus Queen Anne?
Well, I'm glad the rain doesn't look like it's going to be much of a factor. So I think as long as we can throw the ball and mix it up with the run, we'll be fine.
Yeah, I agree. I think a balanced attack tonight. I think a balanced attack. I mean, we know from the get-go that both these teams are going to need to, you know, stay balanced. So we'll see what the coin flip does here, and we'll get right back to it. All right.
We will get a chance to see it right away.
All right, right away, right off the get-go. So no defer. We're going to go ahead and take the ball on the offensive side right from the jump here. So real quick, back to what we were talking about. You know, I think balance because we are, you know, primarily spread passing offense, Coach.
Right.
And but there's going to be times, and the weather's getting colder and colder, that we're going to have to be able to establish the run. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. The next couple of weeks, if we get through tonight's game, you never know what the weather's going to be like later in November. Could be some snow. Could be freezing conditions.
Right.
It's a little tougher to pass under those conditions.
I know. And we probably won't be able to get on the microphone with you, but if we do are blessed enough to get up to the Naval Academy, we know right there on the bay that the wind and weather can, I mean, it's totally different.
That's
you
true.
know.
And it's almost into December before that.
Oh, yeah. It'll be right after Thanksgiving. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, the weather today wasn't the same in Salisbury as it is
No.
here, as most of the folks know here on Delmarva. So, anyway, we're thank you all for tuning in. It's going to be a great night tonight. I think the rain, like Coach Russo said, is held off for us.
It's a little drizzle out there, but I don't think it's enough to really cause any problems.
Right, so William Nagel, kicker for Queen Anne's, is back, lines up all his men, and we'll be ready.
And who do we have back there?
All right, it's a squib right off the get-go.
At the 30.
Picked up clean and great field position right off the jump for Stephen Decatur. Right, not a great kicking night, especially if you don't have a last name Eastlack. So number 21 there on the return, Trey Dorn gets it. Picks up the squib clean and
did the right thing.
Off the offense.
Right up the middle with it. Didn't fool around. When you get that short kick, you want to just get up, continue to get that good field position.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you've already got, you know, you've picked it up in great field position as is. No need to get cute,
right?
You know, and anything like that. So,
yep.
All right, so we've got 5 wide, Coach. First play from scrimmage here. Nobody in the backfield with Bryson.
It's not raining for Bryson.
No, it's not. No, it's not. We were just talking about Bryson Coleman was Bayside Offensive Player of the Year.
I saw that.
And a bunch of guys on first team, second team, and an honorable mention, and we'll make sure we get them a shout-out tonight.
Certainly deserved it, too.
Yeah, so a quick hitter out to David Chandler for a nice gain of about 8 yards. You know, we talk about Bryson. It's one step and the ball is out.
Right.
It's one step and the ball is out. Now, he's got his pre-snap reads and stuff like that, but he is not going to hold on to the football very long. So,
2nd and 2.
Looks like still nobody in the backfield going full spread. Now we've got 3 wideouts over here on the Booth side. Waylon Hobgood, Gavin Salido, and it looks like Tribe Wise. Or maybe that's Damon Chandler over here on the triple set.
I think it might be Chandler.
Yeah, I think it is. All right, so Coleman one clap, gets the football, moves to his left a little bit. He's flush from the pocket, throws it up, and almost, and I think it was picked. Yep. Tipped and picked there.
The 35.
Thrown across his body. Ill-advised pass there by Bryson Coleman is very uncharacteristic of Bryson. So an early turnover and momentum on Queen Anne's side.
Yep, they have it at their 35-yard line, and we'll see what they have.
All right, so an early test for the defense here. So, Coach, we want to talk about that. You want to be ill-advised. He's probably better off just take a couple yards. I mean, he was only 2 yards from the first down. I really don't know on the replay whether or not he could have picked that up clean or not, but just throw it away.
Even if he didn't, he still had another down. It was only second down.
Yeah, go ahead and throw it away.
That was a mistake. He doesn't make a lot of them, but that was one there.
Yeah, well, best to get it out of the way early, you know. Just like in baseball, if you're going to hang a breaking ball, you might as well do it in the first inning and not the ninth inning. We'll leave that. Yeah, we'll leave that. All right, so number 22 for Queen Anne's with the carry. And I believe that's John Conley. He's also a junior, 6 foot 190. He's going to be getting a lot of carries for Queen Anne tonight. So Queen Anne.
Good size running back.
Queen Anne showing up here to Berlin on this mid-November night and coming off of a 49-7 win versus James M. Bennett.
Right.
All right. So 2nd down and 7. One in the backfield for Queen Anne's. A quick handoff. Think to Conley again. And he's taken down in the backfield by number 23, Brooks Waters, 10th grader.
Nice low tackle on that one.
Yep.
And right around the ankles, brought him right down.
Well, Conley is a really, really large young man, so they're going to have, they already said they're going to try and go low on him because he's got good shoulder pad level.
Yep.
And
3rd down, it's like about 5.
All right, so right off the get-go here, could be a nice stop for the defense, and they're up to the task and get Bryson and company back out there and try and get a little more rhythm. All right, ball is snapped. Handoff again to Conley, and he's tackled. Looks like he's right at the line again.
Very close. Depends on where they spot it.
So we'll check the spot. Looks like he's right at the line again, and I believe they're going to go ahead and give it to him.
He's got it. Yep. At the 46-yard line.
Yep. So right 1st down for Queen Anne. 3 straight handoffs to Conley. And I believe you're going to see that a lot tonight, Coach, because they're definitely, if they can, want to keep the ball out of our offense's hands. I think that's going to be the game plan. If they can, teams can run the football against us and not let our offense, get out there and impose their will, that's going to be the best key to success. So, all right, number 6, Brooke. Oh, and they've got looks like a timeout maybe.
Delay game.
Oh, delay a game. So, coming off your first down, Coach, that's not what you want to see.
No, it isn't, especially if you aren't going to throw very much. And I'm not sure I know for sure how much Queen Anne's throws, but based on the first 3 plays, it doesn't look like they want to. So.
No, I don't think so. So we're
be 1st and 15. 41.
All right. So Queen Anne's is backed up 5 yards after the delay of game penalty. Looks like handoff to number 2, Jerian Thompson. Looks like he's running back up the middle with a big gain. Nice gain on 1st down.
Couple missed tackles there.
Yeah, so that's going to be 2nd down and 3 or 4. Couple missed tackles like Coach Russo said.
It's just
they had him right at the line of scrimmage over on the Queen Anne sideline, but we're unable to pull him down. So
he cut back over the middle, and they didn't get a handle on him.
So a 13-yard gain there for, I guess it's Jadarian Thompson. He's a freshman.
How about that?
5'9" freshman. There's a handoff to Conley right up the middle. He dives ahead. Looks like he's going to get the first down.
Yep.
So a little bit of misdirection, but nothing but handoff so far, Coach.
Right. Yeah, they've been splitting 2 and 3 receivers out, but it's just they're just trying to get us spread out a little bit so they can run inside. I think that's their goal.
We'll line up in man with them early, but if they're just going to keep handing the football off, I'd imagine we're going to be stacking the box sooner than later.
Yeah.
Especially with a big bruiser like Conley back there taking 90% of the handoffs or more, and he's got it again.
Yeah.
And looks like he had in the backfield, but 2 more missed tackles.
Missed tackles again, yeah.
David Chandler up there to stop him, but after a gain of 5, and he was hit initially in the backfield.
Yeah. They're going to have to tighten up a little bit.
They're getting about 4 or 5 yards right now, carry right away. So, I mean, really no need to go away from it.
Yeah.
About 8 minutes and some spare change left in the first quarter. 2nd down and 6 for Queen Anne. Sophomore quarterback Lance Arnold takes a snap. Looks like it's a pass and throws high and picked off.
No.
Oh.
Or did he?
Yeah,
yes,
he got
did.
it.
I was looking at the wrong man. Yeah, he got it. Who was it?
Junior Trey Dorn.
All right, Trey Dorn.
Yep, so Trey Dorn with a big carry, and we see now that pass got right out underneath of him, floated like a duck. It is duck season out there, right into the hands of Trey Dorn. So we're matching some turnovers 1 for 1 right now, Coach.
Yeah, that pass really wasn't close. It was the Decatur receiver looked like the receiver instead of the defending guy.
Oh, he was sitting down right underneath of it.
So it's the 32-yard line?
Yeah, right at the 32-yard line. So Bryson Coleman and company got the football back.
And we have a running back in the backfield this time.
Yep, so that's running back. I believe it's senior. Yeah, Jamie Purnell it is. Yep, so Jamian's back there with Bryson. Bradshaw goes in motion. Stops right off the right tackle. Coleman gets it, hands off to Purnell. Tackled for a short gain, maybe 2 yards there.
Yeah.
And so we talk about Jamian a lot, Coach, and just, how much power he's got and how strong he is, pound for pound.
I say he's not a big guy.
Not a big guy, but he moves a lot of weight, works really, really hard, and he's really hard to bring down. Not just, I wouldn't call him like a scat back, but I would just say like he moves the ball well. All right, so 2nd down and 8. Purnell to the left of Coleman again. One clap, he's got it. Looks like another quick handoff and tackled.
Good tackle by the Queen Anne defender.
Yeah, it looked
like there was a hole there, and I thought he was going to go for some yardage.
All right, here's our replay, Coach.
Yep.
So there's that pass, just a slow release, and Dorn read that right off the get-go, but it was floating.
So we have a 3rd and long here.
Yep, 3rd down and 6.
Yep.
6 minutes and about 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Ball on the 36-yard line of Stephen Decatur. All right, so they got a bunch package now, 2 wideouts on each side. All right, Kareem Bolden in motion. Coleman looks deep. Looks like he's got Bradshaw, but the ball's floating and picked off. Picked off by number 2, Jadarian Thompson. Boy, the freshman has made an impact right away. Big blocks.
There's a penalty.
And looks like it might be a block in the back of some kind. Looks like to be on number 20, Landon Brown. So another errant throw by Bryson Coleman. That ball floated too. He had Bradshaw was over
behind
everybody over the top.
But the ball just didn't get there. Yep.
Yeah, ball did not get there. Not enough zip. The air is chilly tonight and it's damp. But still, 2 very, very, very uncharacteristic throws from senior Bryson Coleman.
Yeah, there'll be a
block
in the back.
Yeah, so a block in the back. So I'm curious if that's I guess so it's from where the ball was picked off initially?
No, I think it's from the side of the foul.
Okay, so from the side of the foul, and then they'll go back.
The ball, the flag was thrown around the 35-yard line.
Okay, so
it's going back to it's back to the 30. So I guess it might have been the 40.
Yeah, somewhere up in there. So Queen Anne get the ball back now. So 3 straight possessions of turnovers, folks, and it's been an interesting start to the first quarter.
A little bit sloppy.
All right, another handoff to Conley, and he's going to push his way forward. Boy, look at that.
Good yardage.
And they finally blow it dead, man. I tell you what, this is going to be the toughest test, I think, for Decatur's offense or defense this year in terms of stopping the run.
It looks like they have a pretty good plan. What we need to do is force them to throw again.
And Tony Burke in there on the tackle, and I tell you what, Tony's going to get his money's worth tonight. And so Sully Alker and all the boys on the line. They're going to have to hold up true. They're doing a pretty good job right now, but it's going to be just a war of attrition. I think lots and lots of handoffs. So.
Yeah, this looks like that, doesn't it?
So there goes Thompson again, the freshman in motion. Boy, he is one heck of an athlete. Another handoff to Conley. And look, they brought down number.
They got him this time.
Yeah, that was a nice tackle by Sully Alker there.
Might have gotten the first down, though. He only needed 2. Yeah, he got it.
Yeah, he got it. So the chains will move. Be a fresh set of downs for the Queen Anne. I'm sorry, we were a little mix up here in the booth. We love being up here in the booth. It's really, really special.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
There it is. It's a heavy operation up here. But the wood paneling says we're still living in the past, Coach. But I think we've moved into the future with the technology. I feel like I should have some chicken and dumplings at my mom's. All right.
41-yard line is a line of scrimmage. Bags out over the 45 again. They're getting 5 and 6 on those first down runs. That's not good for the defense.
Yeah, and Delonte Henry there in on the tackle with a fairly big hit on Conley, but the problem is he's getting to the next level.
Yeah.
So pretty much every carry, he's get the second guys in the secondary have to stop it.
He gained 7 that time. That's what you want on first down if you're especially a running team. You want to get that 6-7 yards on first down.
All right, so ball's on the 48-yard line of Queen Anne, 4 minutes and about 35 seconds left in the quarter. And I think he's going to be right at the line again. I think he's going to get it. Yes, he does.
Yep, he does.
Yes, he does. So
the key is first down. They have to do something on first down here. If they're going to continue to run on first down, then we've got to keep them inside of 3 yards and make it tough for them.
They're running a very
7 on first down.
Very Western Pennsylvania style offense, Coach
that's
Russo.
Sure. That's what you're right about that.
Just pounding the rock over and over and over again. So the test is on our defensive line, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Conley again carries left, about 4 yards, I'd say, Coach.
Yeah, 4 or 5, yeah.
They're cutting the distance in half between the sticks pretty much every carry so far. And they are gradually moving slowly but surely into Decatur territory again.
44, just inside the 44-yard line now. Decatur's 44.
So what do you do now, Coach? Do you just go ahead, stack the box, anticipate run, and make them beat you with the throw?
I think so. I haven't seen a sign that they can. I think we can cover them one-on-one, the passing or the receivers. And there's a penalty.
Penalty
flag.
Could
help. That could help us. That'll help. That's like having a short gain on first down now.
Yep.
Now it's back to second down, and actually it's like having a loss on first down.
Yeah, so another unforced error, we could say, on the offensive line for Queen Anne.
Now this is a big play. 2nd and 11 doesn't sound like it would be, but the way they've been running the ball, if we can do
you
well.
want to see if they really can throw, even on short passes. Or what are they going to do? Are they going to try any quick hitters? Or it looks like there's a pass.
They completed
it. He's got number 11.
Big man.
Jaheim Roy, 6'3", 240-pound senior. And that's the type of throws that they're going to have to make tonight if they're going to be successful.
That was a good play. Got them the first down. They are driving.
Yeah, so they went play action there, faked a handoff to Conley right to Roy.
Yep.
And he is obviously one of the bigger targets out here, a senior for Queen Anne. Had a big game last week on both sides of the football.
He looks like a tackle, more like an offensive tackle than a tight end. He's a big boy.
So trips wide out on the left. I only see, so there's Damon Chandler. He's floating in a handoff to Conley. Hops over one man. Looks like he gained about 3 there.
We're just not getting a lot of penetration. They're not making any contact with our tacklers until they're 2 or 3 yards down the field. And then Conley's a big boy, so he'll get 2 or 3 more just after he's hit. There's their 5 yards. First down.
So it looks like senior Kareen Bolden, all-around athlete, is grabbing at his knee.
That's not good.
So we'll go ahead and hope Kareen's okay, give everybody a quick break. We've got a heck of a first quarter on our hands, folks. It's 0-0. and one of the bigger tests so far for our Stephen Decatur Seahawks. We'll be right back. All right, so senior number 1, Kareem Bolden, had to be helped over to the sidelines. That could be a key loss for Stephen Decatur this evening.
2nd and 7.
Second down and 7. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left. It's a handoff to Conley. He stutter steps and has a big gain.
Yeah.
Big gain for the big running back, number 22, John Conley. And I tell you, they're just going to keep giving it to him until we find a way to stop him.
They have him listed at 6 feet 190, but he looks bigger than that. He does. I mean, that's good size, but he looks even bigger than that.
Yeah, he's definitely, I mean, looks lower half build and really quick feet there. I mean, just a quick shuffle left, and he was a burst of speed and energy, I guess.
Yeah.
So stressful time so far, folks, for Stephen Decatur.
Yep.
And we are close to the red zone. Ball's on the 22-yard line, so we're just about there. And there's a handoff to Conley, hitting the backfield. 2 missed tackles.
My goodness.
All right, number 56, Garrett Maloney, Jr., in on the tackle there, along with number 7, Delonte Henry.
Even on that play, you saw how his power, though, because he was hit about 3 yards back, and he still got up close to the line of scrimmage on that play.
They need to make sure, like, limiting yak. And for all you folks out there, we're talking about yak. We're not talking about, you know, an animal that lives in the in the Yukon. We're talking about yards after contact.
Yakety yak.
They don't. I know the defenders don't want him to come right back. That's for sure. So, all right, high snap, handle well, and a pitch to Conley left this time. And
okay, he did pretty well with him that time.
This is literally an old school bell cow. I mean, he's probably going to end up with 30 carries tonight. If they keep possessing the football this long, he's going to have 30 carries.
The only thing that could stop that from happening would be if we hit a couple long pass plays and got a lead on him, which would make him have to throw maybe. But if this stays like this, if it stays a close game, he's going to carry the ball. He's going to, because we haven't shown we can really stop him yet.
Right. If you can win the turnover battle or keep it even and then time of possession, I mean, the game plan is set. So we just got to do a nice job of keep adjusting. And there's teams have tried it all year, and we've done a great job. And I think
Bolden looks like he's trying to shake it off on the sideline here. Maybe he will be able to come back in.
Oh, tackled in the backfield, and that's the stop we need.
That was a great play.
I'm trying to see through this foggy, cold glass and see who that was, Coach, but it looked like, I want to say it was Sully Ucker in on the tackle.
Yeah, he met him right in the hole. Now we'll see, do they have a kicker? Yes, they do.
Yeah, so they're going to try for the field goal attempt here.
That's going to be a 37 yarder.
Say about 37 yarder,
37 yarder, yeah.
All right. Ball is snapped. Looks like a low hold. Kick is away. And the kick is...
It's good.
It's good.
No
good.
It's no good.
No good. Just under the crossbar.
Should not depend on an old man with glasses to make the first call there. It looked good to me.
And I'll blame it on no Windex, but I can tell you this, I'm not 20/10 vision anymore, Coach. So a big hold for the defense.
Okay.
All right, so still nothing in a looks like an early classic here.
Yeah. Is that the end of the first quarter?
That's yes, the end of the first quarter. So nothing to nothing like we just said.
Yep.
Stick with us. It's going to be a good one, folks. We'll be right back. All right, so Stephen Decatur said to take over. Coach, can you reiterate to everybody watching what's going to happen here with where the ball is actually spotted?
Right, it's spotted at the 20. If you watch college or pro football especially, they always spot it at the place of the kick, which would have been at the 27 because they missed from the 27. But at high school, they go back to the 20.
All right, so Bryson Coleman on the design keeper. Okay, a little RPO action. He goes and heads and keeps the football. And looks like, what, about a 3-yard game there?
It looked like he was
game?
going to get more, but the guy had him by one leg, and there was a lot of open territory, but couldn't shake him.
Yeah, that was a heck of a tackle there. It looked like number 9, Aiden Banning, senior outside linebacker, Mike linebacker, in on the tackle there. So heck of a job bringing down Bryson. So it's 2nd down and 7. Ball is on the 23-yard line of Stephen Decatur so far. Spread out wide. 2 wide outs over here on our side. Quick snap, ball's up, and overthrown. Overthrown. Intended for senior A.J. Cobb streaking, just ran a go route there.
Yeah, if a pass was a little long, it would have been completed for a long gain.
Yeah, he had his right shoulder there open, but just slightly overthrown.
Just a little long. Yep.
So little finesse issues now for Bryson.
I think those 2 interceptions have sort of given him a little psychological.
Yeah, not the yips,
problem,
but you want to go ahead and get him in rhythm, get a couple quick passes here.
Yeah.
And try and get his confidence back up again. And it's not wavered too much, but it can happen. Couple picks.
A couple picks.
There's a good throw.
There's a good throw, and that'll get the first down.
Yeah, so nice job right there by number 11, Tribe Wise.
Yeah,
Tribe gets on the score sheet, and obviously there's a big size advantage there with the athleticism with Tribe Wise.
He's got the size advantage on everybody just about. There aren't too many 6'5" defensive backs in the base.
Not too many. And I mean, between him.
By that I mean none.
Right, exactly. Between him and Jaheim Roy, there's 2 large human beings out here on both teams. So nice job with connecting Bryson and Tribe Wise there. All right, so there looks like a quick handoff to Purnell. He's got a burst and stopped.
Gets a couple.
And about 2.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
So Queen Anne's doing a nice job stopping the run. Keeping the gains on first down.
Right.
At a minimum. So
that was okay. Yeah, it was 3. Yeah, I guess it was 2 or 3. Yeah.
All right, 2nd down and 8.
Yeah.
Clock's ticking down, 10 minutes and about 37 seconds left in the first half here. Ball's on the 34-yard line. Quick one snap to Bryson. He's back, flush from the pocket, and he's got a lot of room to run. He just takes what he's given.
First down.
Now to the 42-yard line and a first down for Stephen Decatur. Now, see, that right there is a mature play.
Yes.
A younger player there in terms of freshman, sophomore, probably might force the issue. But after a couple early picks and some touch, he just does a nice job, takes what he's given, and picks up the first.
Yep.
A true dual-threat quarterback.
Oh, absolutely.
And pretty much every guy on this roster, especially at the skill positions, you could call dual threat. They can do it all.
Yeah.
And like we've said, they've done a nice job getting everybody involved this year.
They certainly have.
So junior Amari Emmanuel now in the backfield to the left of Coleman. Salido in motion. He stops off right tackle. Quick snap. Going deep to Wise again. And, just slightly overthrown. So nice job there in coverage by number 5 to Rodney Smith.
Yeah, just
sophomore.
Close.
So. Yeah, he did a nice. He just kind of rode Tribe up the sidelines.
Yeah.
I mean, if he makes a catch there, you tip your hat or your helmet and go with it.
They always say use the sideline as another defender, and that's exactly what he did there. He sort of pushed Tribe toward the sideline. The ball had to be perfect for it to be completed.
And it really wasn't a bad
close,
throw.
But yeah, this wasn't quite.
Just a little too deep there.
Yeah.
All right, so 2nd down and 10. No gain on first down with the incomplete pass to Wise. And Amari Emmanuel still in the backfield. Takes a snap. Looks like he's going to tuck and run. And there comes a big run. Coleman up the middle. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. At 25-20. 10-5.
He's gone.
And into the blue end zone.
And no flags.
Stomping on the Smurfs, Bryson Coleman.
Boy, he made a couple of nice cuts on that run.
And that right there, folks, is how you get yourself back into rhythm. 6-0. Stephen Decatur, pending on the extra point for 7, Coach.
A couple moves he made in the middle there. He didn't run wide. He just kept it in the middle and made a couple good moves.
And, you know, for his size, and you watch him run, it's like his feet are barely touching the ground. He's not cement-footed by any stretch of the imagination.
He's not awkward or clumsy at all. He's got a lot of good body control. Okay, we see if we can make it 7.
All right, Mr. Eastlack. The kick is up.
He drilled it.
And it's good from probably about 60, okay? 7-0 Stephen Decatur, 10 minutes left in the second quarter.
What did he?
I'm not sure. Mr. Kinnear is in it. He's helping us out, but he's also throwing. Here's the highlight. Okay, and look, we took one move.
Right there.
Right there and
he
gone.
goes back, and when they look at that one, was really nice.
Yeah, he had him on skates right from the get-go, and with a guy that size, I mean, it's just a guessing game.
Right. He gets in the open field, and he's a handful.
All right, so we appreciate the highlights from everybody in here that gives us that.
Yep.
We're going to take a quick 15-second break, and we'll be right back. All right, so Coach Russo and I just said we're going to see what Eastlake's got. I mean, the ball is cold. I know big-time foot. I mean, you're not going to find a better foot.
Not in the Bayside Conference.
Not in the Bayside Conference. Not in the state of Maryland or the Delmarva Peninsula, that's for sure. And his brother can do the same thing. So there's the kick is away, and it's going to land out of bounds for a touchback. And that makes everybody on special teams on a cold, damp night happy. And if you're a kicker, I think all you want to do is make people happy, right, Coach?
Exactly.
If you're unhappy with the kicker,
that's not good.
Not good.
Something bad has happened.
Yeah, now Coach Coleman and Croto aren't going to fire the kickers here at Stephen Decatur High School by any stretch of the imagination. But at the college level and the pro level, you're going to lose your job.
Yeah.
So great job there by Mr. Eastlack.
See what happens here from the 20. See if we can tighten up that defense a little bit and get the ball back before the clock runs down too far.
All right, so back into that dog mentality mindset, stopping the run. You pretty much know that Conley's going to get it, and he does. Pitch right, and he's tackled.
Good job.
With about a 1.5 yard gain there, so that is a nice read on that pitch play.
Nice play.
It's hard to see who was in on that. Looked like
it's on the far sideline. It's difficult.
I think Salito was in there, and I think Brooks was in there too. Yeah, sophomore Brooks Waters has been around the football tonight so far. So big time snap count for the 10th grader.
Yeah. He's a starter on that.
Starter.
The only sophomore.
Yeah, he's working his way in there. I mean, he's really found a way. He's been around the football for about a month now. Coach Coleman says he's hunting it at practice too. So little misdirection there.
That should. We cut back.
All right.
They got him.
And the freshman is brought down. Gavin Salito. There's Brooks again. All right. So that was about a gain of, the play ran for about 15 yards, but they only gained 1 yard.
He had a lot of running for that 1 yard. He came wide and then he tried to cut back up inside.
All right. So
big third down here.
So crowd making a little bit of noise now on this cold, dreary evening.
Keep an eye on that tight end again. The big tight end. Keep somebody on him.
All right, so a quick sub out there. All right, a couple different guys. Trey Dorn's lined up. We got man-to-man coverage on all 3 wideouts. 3rd down and 7. Looks like we had jumped.
Yep, that's going to make 3rd down a lot easier.
That's going to be encroachment there on Tony Burke, I think. We'll get the call here right in just about a second.
Oh, they're talking about it. Maybe it's on Queen Anne's. No, it's on Decatur. Offside. I thought for a second when they had the conference going that maybe it was a legal procedure, but now that's going to make it an easier 3rd down here, 3rd and 2.
Yeah, so those are the type of things that you really just gotta. I know you're foaming at the mouth there anxious, on 3rd down. You're anxious, but just one little jump, and now with a running back like Conley, I mean it's
going to be tough to stop.
Nothing's guaranteed, but that's tough to stop in short yardage. So they're going to actually hand it off to the big tight end, Roy.
And he got out to the 35, so that's a 1st down.
Yep, so nice job by Queen Anne there. okay, and had everybody looking at Conley and go to Roy, who's another. He's just
bigger.
a big guy.
He's bigger.
He's bigger than Conley.
Oh, there's a penalty on the flag.
Oh.
I didn't see the flag. I missed the flag, but there was a penalty, so that didn't count.
All right, so a penalty on us for not seeing it. We're just ingrained into what we're trying to do up here.
It's a big one too. Must have been. Was it holding?
It was holding. Yeah, holding.
It was holding. Okay.
Thank you, Coach Greenwood.
Thank you, Mr. Greenwood.
Mr. Greenwood, thank you. Can't say we didn't thank him, Pat, in school on Monday.
So big third down now, 3rd and long.
All right, so you think Queen Anne would want to throw here.
Yep. It's a pass.
All right, it's up over the middle, incomplete. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Good tackle.
Boy, big time lucky there.
Yeah, that was a good hit, though.
Yeah, he was with him step for step.
Dorn, right?
Yeah, Dorn on the coverage.
Yeah.
Senior Landon Brown had the ball right in his numbers.
Yeah, but Dorn hit him from behind and popped it out.
Yeah, got in there and popped it out. So big play there by the junior Trey Dorn. Nice job.
The punter in. What's?
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be punting.
Yeah.
So punting deep into their own territory.
You got.
We got Coleman and Devin Chandler.
Devin Chandler back. Okay.
Yep. So 2 guys back for Decatur on the return. When the ball barely gets away, and they're just going to let it go.
That's going to give us good field position.
Yep. Decent roll for Queen Anne, but that's going to be great field position to start with for Stephen Decatur. So we are.
We're going to.
Yeah, I think we'll go with this. We're going to get ready and swap in here. We're going to work some of our students in here for a few minutes this evening. All right, and we will be right back. We're going to get them situated, give those guys a few minutes. Something we want to do here at Stephen Decatur moving forward, get our students involved, and we're going to do just that. So I'm going to have a couple students join me here in a little color commentary. I see some nervous looks. And we're not going to go to break. We're going to go right to it.
All right.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. All right, so you got to make sure now you're keeping me in line. I'm going to go totally silent.
All right.
Okay?
Okay.
No, just kidding.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. Coleman ready to start under center. Ball is at about the 45-yard line. So it's snapped, 2 or 3 step drop, steps up in the pocket, and he's going to keep. Coleman's got it at the 40, down to about the 35-yard line. So a nice job on keeper there by Bryson Coleman.
Wait for Coleman to hang on to the ball. Defender try to strip it there at the end.
Yeah, he did a nice job. So if the defender's coming in from behind, you're going into Queen Anne territory there. So he did a nice job holding on to the football. So
good read. Saw no one was open. Decided to run it himself.
Pretty good job there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you seeing the coverages better through this glass than I am?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah.
I mean, you can say yes. It's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, young eyes. That's right. That's right. All right, so first down, ball on the 34-yard line, 7 minutes and about a nickel left in the second quarter. All right, and a little misdirection handoff to Jamie and Purnell, and he's hit right about the, looks like right about the 32-yard line for a short gain of about 2 or 3. So it looks like they're going to give him 3, so it'll be second down. Now, what did you see there that I didn't see?
Pretty good misdirection by the Decatur offense there.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
Okay, good job. See. This is a walk in a park for you boys.
Yeah.
All right, when we hand it off to both of you, but there can't be no letdown. I'm going to watch the viewers, okay?
I got
Likes and views.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. All right. Here we go. 6 minutes and about 25 seconds left in the second quarter. Chandler in motion over to the right, coming to our sideline. A little longer hold on the snap count there. Coleman gets it, steps back, and he looks to keep again. Takes a handoff, going left, going to be out of bounds at about the 20-yard line for a first down gain.
Pocket was collapsing there. Coleman decided to keep the ball and run for the first down. Smart decision instead of trying to force something, throw a pick potentially.
Yeah, so if you go through like a read, maybe it's just like a one read and tuck, right?
Yeah,
so it's kind of on him. It's like not really a full RPO.
Right.
But if he doesn't see his read right away, then he can tuck and
take
run.
Off, yeah.
Yep. All right. So another first down. We're into the red zone, I think. Yeah, we're on the 20. Okay, so we're into the red zone here, threatening again. Got one back behind Coleman. He's going to hand off to Amari Emanuel. Nice gain there on first down. Looks like he got about 5. All right, so a single back set, maybe even more. Looks like they didn't blow the whistle right away.
Yeah, it looks like they let him keep pushing forward.
Yeah, did you hear is your ears,
No, I didn't,
your
I
ears
didn't
as
hear
good
the
as your
whistle.
eyes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully.
All right. Well, yeah, I hope so. My gosh. I had to get you down for a well check. If not,
Yeah.
you're such a spry individual. These guys in here, they're eager to learn and eager to get on the mic, and no better way to do it here in a playoff game and a timeout.
Looks like timeout.
All right. So I'm going to hand over my headset, and we're going to let these young gentlemen take over for the rest of the second quarter. All right?
All right.
Good luck, man. I
Sounds
appreciate
good.
it. Everybody out there, make sure you tune in and give a couple shout-outs to them if you can. It's awesome that these boys want to do it. 7-0, 5.5 minutes left in the second quarter. We'll be right back. Go Seahawks.
What's going on, everybody? I'm taking over from Mr. Riley on the headset. We have about 5:37 left in the second quarter. Decatur has the ball, and we're in the red zone.
Looks like a good one so far here. 7-0 Decatur.
Yeah, hoping we can score here.
Looks like they got him to jump
Got
there.
offsides, yep.
Smart decision by the Decatur offense. Try to jump him, get an extra 5 yards.
Yeah, that was a good ball fake by Bryson Coleman there to draw Queen Anne's County offsides.
Up to about the 6-yard line.
Coleman takes the snap, hands it off, and it's touchdown.
Looks like it's touchdown.
Touchdown
Stephen
for
Decatur.
Yep.
Good blocking by that offensive line. We can see them just, no Queen Anne's defenders could get by. Great blocking.
That was Amari and Manuel on the carry and score there. We got a 13-0 ball game.
Eastlack on the 10th extra point. This Decatur offense started off rough, but has since rebounded from throwing 2 picks to start the game. Looks like they're going for 2 now.
Yep. It's an offsides on Queen Anne's County. So now Coach Coleman is like, let's go for 2, take advantage of the opportunity, get a little closer.
Deciding to go for 2. Will it pay off? Maybe we'll see a tush push here.
That would be a good play. Coleman takes a snap on a QB draw. Does he get it?
Flag on the play.
Flag, yep. I don't think he even got in.
Let's see what the penalty is. He did not get in. Let's see the ref sort this one out.
On the play, we had aiding the runner. Now being forced on the kickoff.
Aiding the runner. I guess can't do that.
Yeah.
That two-point conversion did not pay off. 13-0 Stephen Decatur. That penalty enforced on the kickoff. Let's see a highlight of it. Oh, this is the touchdown.
Yeah, this is a touchdown by Amari and Manuel. Just good handoff by Coleman.
Good blocks by the offensive line and wide receivers doing their job.
You're right about that. Nice by Amari and Manuel to take the edge there, take what he could get, and get in the end zone.
Decatur will now kick off from the 35 due to the penalty.
Bergen Eastlock about to kick it off to Queen Anne's.
Will we see another kick into the end zone?
That's the question. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much the whole entire game. Here's the kick, and it's
a squib.
Squib kicker, yep. Recovered by Queen Anne's. They got it out to about the 30-yard line, and they'll be tackled
Great
at
tackle there.
The 28. They're in 28-yard line.
Squib kick's a little difficult to handle. Never would know which way the ball's going to bounce or fumble. Who knows? Queen Anne's takes over with the ball about on the 28-yard line. Queen Anne's been relying heavily on the run so far this game. It's been pretty effective, just never been able to cash it in.
Quarterback takes a snap. He's looking to the sideline. He's got a man, but it's incomplete.
Pass. If you're Queen Anne's, you got to catch that pass. Oh, and there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, that catch there would have gotten them about 5 yards there because he could have possibly turned it upfield and got a few more, but it's incomplete.
Let's see what the flag is.
It's a personal foul in Decatur. That's going to give
15 yards. That's going to hurt.
Yep. It's going to give Queen Anne's 15 more yards.
That's going to hurt.
Yep, gives them a little better field position with about 5 minutes left.
As I was saying, Queen Anne's has been heavily relying on the run.
Yeah, it's been John Conley the whole game. That's been their whole game plan, really. We got 3 receivers out left for Queen Anne's. Arnold takes the snap, hands it off to John Connolly, and he gets about...
It's about 2 or 3.
2 or 3, yep, before he's dragged down on the play.
Nice stop by that Decatur line. Not let him get out in open space. Way to bring him down. Secure the tackle. 2nd and 7, about 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
Yeah, let's see if they stick with John Connolly here, if they're going to start throwing the ball a little more with the clock moving. Conley in the backfield. Arnold takes the snap, hands it off to the receiver on a jet sweep, and he's tackled down after a gain of a few. 50 yards on the play.
Looks like there could have been potential running room for
Jadarian Thompson.
Jadarian Thompson, but just stopped. 3rd down and 4. This is a big play here. Decatur potentially could get the ball back and score another touchdown before the end of the half.
That would be huge, especially because Queen Anne's gets the ball to start the second half, so that would be huge. We can get a stop here, get the ball back, and go down and score. That would be
Timeout.
Really big.
Queen Anne's. Got to ask the question, is this 4-down territory for Queen Anne's?
That's a good question, honestly. I'd say you're at midfield right now.
Decatur
I would say take a shot.
Decatur with all 3 timeouts. Their run game's been pretty effective. Looks like they want to call a timeout, reset.
Looks like we're going to have a little break here, so we'll be back to see what Queen Anne's does on 3rd and 4.
We are back after the timeout.
I didn't want to tell them the wrong things.
You're live.
Let's see what Queen Anne's does here after the timeout.
Arnold takes a snap. He's looking out right. And it's incomplete.
Surprise there.
Brings up 4th and 4.
3rd down and 4 at midfield. Run game's been pretty effective.
Yeah, that was tipped by Looks like
Decatur has a chance to get the ball back. Clock stops.
I don't know who that was who tipped that ball there, but
could potentially score another touchdown.
Yeah, that was a good defensive play. Hopefully we can go down and score. You're right.
See if the Seahawks can block this punt here.
High snap, and that was
And
almost
that was
blocked.
close.
Yeah.
Oh,
and we're gonna return it.
Stiff arm.
He's got to
he
always out of
stepped
bounds.
out of bounds.
Davin Chandler had a little bit of a hole there, but
That
he got
one
run out
could
of
have
bounds.
gone to the house.
Yeah. Davin Chandler had an opening there, but sadly ran out of bounds. He is looked like his right foot stepped out of bounds there.
I was expecting him to let it roll.
Yeah, that was an easy touchdown if he doesn't step out there.
Decatur takes over at the 31. Potential to make it a 3-score game before half. This Queen Anne defense hasn't played bad. They started off very good. First quarter,
Right.
first 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
Yeah, it was a pretty ugly game on both sides for the offense, on the offensive side. But Decatur has stepped up, and that's why they're up 13-0 right now. Coleman takes the snap. He's looking back. He's going to take it. Nope, he's going to pass it, and it's
Throw it away.
incomplete. Throw it away. Yep.
Smart move. Get out of the tackle box. No intentional grounding.
Yep, you are correct. In the first half, he had a play like that where he could have ran it, and he was flushed out of the pocket, but he decided to throw the ball, and it was intercepted by the Queen Anne's defense.
Second down and 10. The Decatur run game has not been very effective so far.
Yeah, Queen Anne's has really stopped. Mainly Jamie and Purnell have been running the ball for most of the game. He's been, I mean, the Queen Anne's defense has been stopping him all night. But the pass offense has been pretty good. Coleman takes a snap. He's on a QB draw out left. And he's going to get about 5 yards before stepping out of bounds.
Oh, looks like
And
possibly
it's a
late hit.
Yep. Late hit out of bounds in the Queen Anne's defense there.
If you're Queen Anne's, you can't make those kind of mistakes, especially with a quarterback as lethal as Bryson Coleman.
He was way out of bounds. And Queen Anne gave Bryson Coleman a shot there. And that's going to give Decatur an extra 15 yards on the play. Now Clyde moved the ball up pretty much at midfield.
Queen Anne's had him 3rd and 5 about, but late hit out of bounds cost them.
Yep, Decatur's not going to have the ball at the Queen Anne's 49-yard line here.
Three minutes and 32 seconds remain in the second quarter. Be big if Decatur scored a touchdown before the end of the half.
Coleman takes the snap. Fakes, he's going to give the handoff to, looks like Jamie and Purnell. And he runs to the left side, and he's got about a 10-yard gain there for first down.
That was a great maneuver there.
It was Jamie and Purnell.
Flag on the play. Oh, that's coming back.
Yep. There's been a lot of penalties in this game.
Yeah, there has. Hasn't been the cleanest of games.
Yeah, on both sides, there's been some penalties that have mainly, I mean, it's costed both teams, but it's affected Queen Anne's more. Definitely, just looking at the scoreboard.
Decatur at the first down there, but taken away by the holding.
That's going to make it 2nd and 20 from Decatur 42-yard line. Oh, it's 1st and 20.
1st and 20.
Yeah. Coleman takes the snap. He fakes the handoff. He's rolling out right. He's looking for a man. He's got it. It's Gavin Salido. And he's got a first down. Yep.
1st and 20.
What a play by Bryson Coleman.
What a play. Smart decision.
Yeah.
Rolling out to his right, still looking, and made the pass.
Wait until somebody got open, and it was Gavin Salido who found an opening, and Coleman hit him, and Decatur has the first down.
Originally looked like he was going to run for it.
Yeah.
But ended up making the nice pass to Gavin Solito.
Purnell in motion in the backfield. 2 receivers out left. Solito's in motion now. Coleman takes the snap. He's going to take on a QB draw. And he's going to get a first down on the carry. His legs are still churning, and he's going to be dragged down.
Queen Anne's has had trouble stopping Bryson Coleman running the football. Maybe they need to put a spy on him.
Yeah.
But he's so fast, there might not be anyone who can stop him.
Yeah, he's looked really good on the ground just by himself tonight.
2 minutes and 25 seconds left. Decatur hoping to run out the clock here so Queen Anne's doesn't get a chance to score.
Coleman takes the snap, hands it off, and Decatur gets about 8 yards on the carry.
Great job by that offensive line.
By Amari Emanuel.
To see that hole open up, ran right through it.
Yeah, that was some good blocking by the Decatur O-line there.
Made up for that holding call. First down, Stephen
They're gonna
Decatur.
give Decatur a first down, yep. Got a little extra yards there, extra push from that O-line, which gave him the first down.
Decatur still with all 3 timeouts.
Coleman takes the snap, hands it off to Amari Emanuel. He's got a little bit of a hole, and he's going to get close to a first down on the carry.
Great run there. Way to just stick with it.
Yeah, that was a great run play to take the hole that he had.
Got 7 yards on the carry.
Did about 7 yards, yep.
Second down and 3. Timeout taken. Queen Anne's takes their final timeout of the half. We'll take a short break.
We are back. About a minute and a half left in the second quarter. Decatur's got the ball in the red zone. Let's see what we go with here.
Great drive here by the Seahawks.
We got 2 receivers out to the right, 2 out to the left. Looks like Amari Emanuel in the backfield behind Bryson Coleman.
Second down and 4.
Coleman takes the snap. He's looking in the end zone. He's got a man. Is it a touchdown?
Touchdown.
They're going to give it to him. Touchdown. Decatur. That was Zachary Baker on the touchdown.
What a throw by Bryson Coleman, right on the money.
Yeah, that was a dime. That was a dime right in the back of the end zone there. Baker was right there, wide open, burned his man, and he had a touchdown.
Looks like they're going to kick the extra point here.
That was a good fake out
missing
by Zachary Baker there.
Despite missing the 2-point conversion earlier.
Well, they went off sides there a little bit, but it doesn't matter because Brogan Eastlack kicks it through the uprights. We have a 20-0 ball game.
Eastlack's had such a great season here so far.
Yeah, he really has. I don't know if I've been to a game. I don't want to jinx him, but I don't think I've been to a game where he's missed yet.
Yeah, he's just been phenomenal. A reliable kicker. Not much more you can ask for.
Here's the highlight. Zachary Baker just some great, fantastic route running there to get open in the back of the end zone so that Bryson Coleman could find him.
Minute 26 left. Queen Anne's with no timeouts. It's going to be tough for them to score, especially since they've been running the ball a lot. You have to ask the question, will they be forced to pass the ball soon?
You would think, yeah, with only 1 minute 26 left, no timeouts. I mean, you got to go quick here, so probably going to see mainly pass plays on this drive.
They do get the ball to start the second half.
So we'll see what happens. Here's the kick from Brogan Eastlack. And it's returned by Queen Anne's. He's got out to about the 23-yard line.
Decatur's had good special teams all season. Good special teams is the key to any good team. Queen Anne's coming out hoping to score here in the closing minute of the second quarter. See if they stick with their run game or decide to start passing.
Yeah. Lance Arnold takes the snap. He's looking out right. He's got a man, and it's caught.
Gets out of bounds. Smart decision there. Stops the clock.
Looks like it was Jadarian Thompson on the reception there. Gets about 8, 2nd and 2.
Now Decatur does have all 3 of their timeouts. Potential to get the ball back if they stop them.
Yeah, we'll see what Queen Anne's goes with here. That would be the dream, try and get the ball back, but probably unlikely at this stage. There's only 1 minute 15 left. But we'll see what happens. Arnold takes the snap. He's looking for a bubble. And he's got a man.
Oh, he's in open space. What great job by that Decatur defense. Keep him in bounce. Keep the clock running.
Jadarian Thompson on the reception again on that bubble screen.
Oh, it stops on the first down. Oh, here we go. Clock starting. No timeouts for Queen Anne's.
Yep, down to 1 minute left.
Got to hurry up.
Yeah, going a little bit of hurry-up offense here by Queen Anne's. Arnold takes the snap, fakes the handoff, and he is almost sacked. And he gets out of it, but there's a flag, and he's finally dragged down after about an 8-yard gain.
Let's see what the call is on the field.
Looks like it's going to come back. Looks like it's going to be on Queen Anne's there.
Holding on the offense.
Holding on Queen Anne's, yep. That was an elusive carry by Lance Arnold there.
Yeah.
There was about 3 Decatur defenders there, and he escaped from all of them.
Potential to get in field goal range after that carry, but that holding really pushes them back.
Yeah, they're at about the Decatur 33-yard line now. 28. They're about the Decatur 28-yard line.
Bryson Coleman coming out on defense.
Wow. Arnold takes the snap. He's looking back. He's going deep. And it's picked off by Decatur. Davin Chandler on the return. He's going to the right sideline. He stays out of bounds.
15 seconds left.
What a pick by Davin Chandler. That was a little underthrown by Lance Arnold. And Davin Chandler stepped up on it, picked it off, and returned it for about 25 yards.
What a great play. Decatur now with a chance to score before the half.
Yeah, I'd take a shot to the end zone if I were them. I mean, worst that happens, hopefully, you can kick a field goal here. Here's the replay.
They do have Brogan Eastlack as their kicker, so.
A little underthrown by Lance Arnold there. And then that was just an amazing return by Davin Chandler.
If he could have stayed in bounce a little bit longer, maybe he would have been able to return it.
Yeah, that was almost a pick six. But
15 seconds left, but Decatur does have all 3 of their timeouts here.
Yeah, so they could probably take about 2 to 3 plays here. And we're going to have a timeout
by Stephen Decatur.
Yep.
We'll take a short break. We are back. Decatur hoping to make this a 4-score game before going into half. That would be big.
That would be huge. Yep, you were right about that. Queen Anne's defense coming back onto the field. Decatur already lined up. 3 receivers out left and 1 receiver out right.
They don't have to take a shot to the end zone here. Still have 2 timeouts.
Looks like Tribe Wise is the lone man out on the right side of the field. Coleman takes the snap. And he's going to take it himself on a QB draw. And he's going to get in for a touchdown. There we go.
What a play by Bryson Coleman. Taking it in himself.
What an amazing decision there by Bryson Coleman to take it himself, not try and force anything, get to the end zone, and now it's a 4-score game.
We saw Bryson make a couple mistakes early, but since then, he's seen the rebound.
He's been amazing since then, yeah.
Eastlack on for the extra point.
Another flag on the field. Is that on Queen? It's offsides. It's on Queen Anne's.
Will they
again.
go for 2? Yes, they
We're
are.
going for 2. I like the call. I'd try and make it a 28-0 game. That would be
This is the things you can do when you're up 26-0 at halftime, or just about to be halftime.
You're right about that.
Your defense has been playing good. Coach Coleman trusts his defense.
It's looking like it's going to be a run play here based on Decatur's formation. We got 3 running backs in the backfield. Coleman takes the snap, fakes the handoff. It's going to be a pass play, and he's got
wide
it.
open.
Gavin Solido on the catch for the 2-point conversion. Yep.
Queen Anne's definitely expecting run there.
Yep, Queen Anne's defense definitely got faked out there by that fake handoff by Bryson Coleman. And then Coleman rolled out right. Solido was wide open, and the easy toss. Here's the highlight of Bryson Coleman's touchdown.
Just runs it in.
Yeah, that was
almost untouched.
Faked a couple defenders out, and he was able to run in for the easy score.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind when I ask for my raise.
2 T-shirts this year.
Yeah, keep going.
2 T-shirts instead of 1.
I can't even get a Russell Athletic.
8 seconds here left in the second quarter.
Maybe Eastlack wants to kick a squibber here, take some time off the clock.
We got to mention that San Francisco. We got to mention
Oh, yeah.
San Francisco.
We'll have a lot.
Appreciate it. Eastlack with the kick. It's a squibber. You were right. And it's recovered by DeRodney Smith. And he gets nothing. Yep.
Tackled with about 4 seconds left. Smart decision. 4 seconds. Queen Anne's might just kneel it down here.
I was about
Take
to say
it to
that.
half.
Yep. I would just kneel it down, take it into half, and just figure out what to do about this Decatur defense in the second half.
They've got to go in the locker room. Queen Anne's does readjust. This Decatur defense has been shutting them down.
Yeah. Our defense has been playing amazing tonight.
Struggled early. Both teams did, but
yeah, it was very sloppy for the first, I would say, like about halfway through the first quarter was when things started to pick up, but until then, it was pretty sloppy.
Looks like they're not going to take a knee.
Oh, they're not taking the knee. You're right. Arnold takes the snap,
They're
and
just
going to
run the ball.
Oh, he's got a hole, though, and he's still up.
Might be a too little, too late
John
for Queen
Connolly
Anne's.
on the carry there. And that will be halftime. We'll be back.
Decatur up 28-0.
Got on the board at the 10-10 mark with a Bryson Coleman rush. To put the Seahawks up 6-0, and then Brogan Eastlack converted the extra point to put us at 7-0. Manuel went in with 5:32 left in the second quarter to put up 13-0. Sakari Baker scored with 1:26 left to put the Decatur up 19-0, and then Brogan Eastlack converted on the extra point to get us to 20-0. Then Bryson Coleman went in on the quarterback keeper again to put us at 26-0, and then Toledo, with 8 seconds left in the first half, converted the 2 points conversion to put us at 28-0 where we stand now. Don't forget, visit the concession stand for all your hot eats and treats. Don't forget the athletic boosters also have their apparel stand open. Real quick shout out to our cheerleaders that tomorrow they'll be competing at states. Ladies, bring that state title back to the beach. Good luck. We'd also like to thank all of our veterans. Ahead of Veterans Day observance tomorrow, we thank you for all your service. Enjoy a little music at halftime.
All right, for everybody who's still hanging with us here, 28-0, about a minute and 35 seconds left until everybody starts warming up, and we'll get rocking and rolling for the second half. Coach, real quick, I just want to quickly reiterate while we wanted to sorry, I'm scrolling through my phone here because we want to give a big shout out to all the guys because the Bayside Conference awards went out for the football team.
Yep.
All right, and so we're going to go ahead and roll through them, and we'll touch base with them a little bit as the broadcast goes on and next week too. But so right off the jump, the first team defense this year from Stephen Decatur, we got Gavin Salido at linebacker, Ethan Bradshaw at linebacker, and David Chandler at defensive back. So those are the three representatives on the Bayside Conference first team defense.
And we saw Chandler make a great interception in that first half.
Oh, yeah. Those guys are fun to watch, man. And I said Ethan Bradshaw, just a Swiss Army knife of a player. He can do it all. All right, so on to the first team, Bayside Conference first team offensive players for Stephen Decatur. Bryson Coleman at quarterback, Tribe Wise at wide receiver, Ethan Bradshaw at wide receiver, and Garrett Maloney on the offensive line. I tell you, Garrett put in a lot of work between his sophomore and junior seasons, and it's like really, really showing. Yeah. And literally showed most of the year with all the caps and holes they were creating in the run game, man. Sure. It's just really, really impressive.
And Bradshaw is a two-way.
Two-way first-team guy. Two-way first-team guy.
That's really impressive.
Really, really impressive because, I mean, the conference overall between the North and the South has been really competitive this year. A couple down teams, but not the disparity of really, really good and really, really bad as in the past. So, all right, on to the Special Teams Player of the Year. I think it really don't need to explain too much. It's Brogan Eastlack.
That's for sure.
Yeah, we talk about Brogan all the time. He's going to be like kicking on Saturdays. Yep. All right, and the Offensive Player of the Year, like we said earlier, quarterback Bryson Coleman.
It's a no-brainer.
A no-brainer there, and the stats he put up, we don't have them right now offhand, but I think he threw for 28 touchdowns and ran for maybe 7 or 8 more, something along those lines. And here's a kind of a surprise to me.
Coach of the Year?
Well, not a surprise that he got it, but a surprise that the first time he ever got it.
Yeah.
All right, Jake Coleman. Congrats, Coach Coleman. He was named Bayside Conference Coach of the Year for 2023. And here's another representative. We just talked about Ethan Bradshaw as a two-way guy, and he was right there in the voting. But the Bayside Conference two-way player of the year, Coach, Mr. Gavin Salido. Mr. Gavin Salido. So great job. And he had probably the best high school play I've ever seen on the block punt and then saved it out of bounds.
That was a great play.
Should have been on Sports Center, and we wanted to get it there. So we've got some other first-team special teams players for the Bayside Conference. Obviously, Brogan Eastlack makes it a kicker. And Kareem Bolden, senior Kareem Bolden, as a punt returner. Kareem had, I know the Kent Island game, he had one punt return, and I think he had a kickoff return that game too, or it was like a bubble screen.
Yeah, he had a couple of long runs that day,
He did. He's a weapon, and we really want to make sure he's healthy. He got dinged up here in the first half, so he's key to have him healthy.
He was dancing on the sideline after one of the touchdowns, so I think that ankle is going to be okay.
Yeah, we're hoping
They'll probably hold him out the second half, just precautionary.
Absolutely. All right, on to the second team defense of the Bayside Conference. We got Amari Emanuel at linebacker, Kareem Bolden at defensive end, and Ethan Bradshaw as defensive utility. So he makes it as a linebacker first team, but like we said, the Swiss Army knife utility role, he makes it as a second team utility guy, so he's not just playing linebacker. So, all right, second team offensive players, Zachary Baker at wideout and Kareem Bolden at wideout. Great job, guys. That's a second team offense. Offensive awards that we had, and a ton of well-deserving honorable mention players in the Bayside Conference from Stephen Decatur this year. All right, offensive and defensive lineman Eric Brachia, lineman Anthony Burke, lineman Brandon Ham, kind of scat back, wide out running back senior A.J. Cobb, who just signed at Towson University for baseball a couple days ago. Great job, A.J. Reed Phillips, Trey Dorn, cornerback, Delonte Henry, Sully Alker, Jamian Purnell, Kenai Floyd, and Nate McDaniel. So we had well represented.
Definitely.
Well represented on all our Bayside teams. And honestly, Coach, when it boils down to it, a lot of those guys probably had a few votes that were real close if it wasn't so many to making second team, first team, and stuff like that.
It's hard sometimes if you have so many from one team. They sort of bump each other off a little bit.
Sure. But it's a, like we said, what is it? It's a problem to have, but a good problem nonetheless. So we'll hopefully enjoy watching all these guys, and I know their parents and their family members and the coaching staff and everybody here at the school are very proud of them.
Okay, looks like we're getting ready. Eastlack's got the ball teed up, and we're ready to go.
All right, we'll see if we hold the viewership numbers that that our students just had on here. Sean McChrystal and A.J. Patton, those boys did a great job.
Yes, they did. Into the end zone.
All right, so we start the second half with another Eastlack touchback.
I wonder how many he has this season total.
I don't know.
That's an interesting idea. I wondered. He has to have.
I don't know if Mr. Hughes, he was tuning in the first half. I think he's got some.
Certainly more than 20.
Oh, absolutely.
I
think he had 20 in a row at one point in time.
Early in the season, he went a good stretch without ever.
When that warm air, he was, almost touching the crossbar.
Yeah.
So really, really special, and congratulations to Brogan again. And his brother Gannon and the Smith boy, both ninth graders, they're kickers too. So got a good crop of kickers here right now. So, all right, looks like another handoff to Conley.
Didn't get much.
So hopefully, down 28-0. They're going to have to throw.
Yeah.
They're going to have to throw. We're one touchdown away from running clock, and Queen Anne's is well coached and came in ready to play, and they came out of the gates ready to rock and roll tonight. But it's just, we were talking about it, the athletes, man. It's just
the second quarter just exploded. We scored all 28 of our first half points.
It just can happen that fast. So there's another handoff to the big running back, Roy. He bounces off a couple tacklers, but brought down by two-way player of the year, Gavin Salido. And I know Gavin's got...
He's about a foot taller than Gavin, but it didn't stop Gavin from bringing him down.
And there's certainly no fear when it comes to Gavin Salido, who's got some offers coming in, seems like every week. Well, football and wrestling too.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's
a very good wrestler.
Oh yeah, he's got a lot of options and a very good gymnast. His mom,
yeah,
runs such an awesome program and gymnastics and over here in Berlin.
Third and 5. See what happens here on the third down.
We'll see. Third down and 5. Ball's on the 25-yard line. Couple pump fakes, and it looks like the ball is caught by Roy.
They were all over him, but he made a good catch.
Yeah, Salido in coverage did a nice job bringing him down there, but that was a good throw by quarterback sophomore Lance Arnold. It looks like he hit him in that.
They have some good young players
shoulder.
on this Queen Anne's team. The running back Conley is a junior, and I believe, and the quarterback, is, like you said, is a sophomore.
Yeah, Jadarian Thompson, who's a freshman out there who was involved real early. He's quite the athlete.
Yeah.
So they got a nice foundation here. Looks like a false start on the offense.
I think so. Number 2's all the way out to midfield.
They called it offsides, but I think it's a false start. Looked like number 77, senior right tackle Zach Blanchard, moved a little early there.
And then everybody did.
And everybody went, might as well go.
Yeah.
Until they tell you that, you got to play through the whistle, man. You certainly don't want to come back to the sideline and have stopped or something like that.
Explain to the coach.
Yep. Especially with how deep we are, you're subbed out probably fairly quick. So, all right, hand off to Conley again. He's got a nice run.
Yeah.
Looks like he's just back, maybe past the original line of scrimmage.
After the 35.
So it's be second down, and I'd say 8 or 9.
Yeah, he got a quick start there. He's got some ability.
Yeah, he does. When it looks like as soon as he gets the ball in his hands, he's ready to go. He's not a hesitation running back, not at all. He's plowing ahead. Like if he sees a gap, he's going for it. But he did show good footwork earlier.
Yeah,
little side step there in the first quarter. All right, second down and 7. So he did about an 8-yard gain there on first down.
Cut that in half.
All right, ball's thrown deep, single coverage, and thrown out of bounds. Looked like the intended receiver was senior Landon Brown.
Yeah, Dorn was on the coverage, and he was right with him.
Yeah, nice job by Trey, and Coach Russo talked about it earlier. You know, using the sideline as another defender.
Right.
You know, good cornerbacks are going to work those guys to the sideline. If you get a back shoulder or jump ball, I mean, that's just football there, you know.
Right.
But you don't want to get beat, especially.
No, not on the middle of the field.
Not towards the middle of the field whatsoever.
So this is a big play here for the Queen Anne's, 3rd and 7. They really need a first down here.
So quarterback Lance Arnold, one running back to his right.
Deep.
Throwing deep again. This ball is floating as well.
Out of bounds.
Caught, but out of bounds. Oh, and a late flag. I think we were a little bait and switch there from the opposing sideline. I mean, the ball sailed on Arnold there. We'll see what the call is. Looks like it's going to be pass interference on Decatur.
I'm not sure about that call. That's, for one thing, the ball was out of bounds.
Yeah, it looked like, I mean, wide receiver was already fully out of bounds.
I can't. I didn't see that.
But
yeah, oh, well.
That's all right. So a big play there on 3rd down with the penalty.
High school officials, you can't complain that a lot of these guys are out here, and we really have a problem getting officials.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, these guys aren't. This is not their full-time paycheck.
That's for sure.
You know, and I know a lot of them would like to be at the pellet stove. So. All right. Ooh, big hit.
Yeah.
I can't quite tell who that was.
That was wow. I almost thought there was going to be a horse collar.
Yeah, Marion Manuel was over there with a big time hit.
It was a good gain. It was a good 5-yard gain.
Yeah, 5-yard gain.
It ended suddenly. It was a sudden ending to that run.
Yeah, I mean, the impact. The crowd kind of lets you know about the impact
but they're in Seahawk territory. The 46.
Yeah, so the long penalty on pass interference has Queen Anne at the Decatur 46-yard line. 8 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. So Arnold's going to pitch right, looks like to number 5 to Rodney Smith.
Yeah, he got a couple.
Looked like about a gain of 2.
Yeah, it'd be a 3rd down, about 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3, and especially, you know, they're predicating all their offense on the run. So, I mean, you've got Roy, they've done some misdirection with him, and obviously the bell cow tonight with John Conley Jr. You know, so they're most likely now going to run on 3rd down and short, and they're in 4-down territory anyway.
They're not going to be punting. They're in our territory now. They can't afford to punt.
There's no punting going to go on for Queen Anne. Probably the rest of the game here.
Probably.
All right, so the ball snapped. Looks like a handoff to Conley. He's going to pick up the first down yardage.
He got it.
Yeah, so right up the middle there, looks like they just ran a quick draw out of shotgun. So first down, Queen Anne.
Inside the 40.
Yeah, so Queen Anne has shown that they can create a little momentum running the football.
Yeah.
You know, they've got a nice size offensive line.
Yeah. Big.
And
a couple big running backs.
And they use a little misdirection here and there.
Yeah.
But they're going to stick with what got them here. Probably all the way to the end. Looks like another handoff to Conley. He cuts back, tackled for about a gain of 3.
Yeah. They're eating up a lot of clock, though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I mean, they might move the
really,
ball. But
they're bad. They're really battling the clock more than they're battling.
It's already down to 6:28
right now.
6:28 in the 3rd quarter, and that's halfway through the quarter already.
Yeah, so they're going to definitely. I mean, pretty much their season rides on this drive. If they don't get points here,
they have to score a touchdown here.
They're going to be. Going to be getting late early, like Yogi Berra used to like to say, Coach Russo.
That's right.
Right, there's a little misdirection there. That's the freshman, Jadarian Thompson.
He might be
he
gone.
Broke another tackle and brought down by Trey Dorn.
10-yard line.
Yeah, under the 10-yard line. So there's the misdirection run play we were talking about. And Jadarian Thompson, for a freshman, really flashing.
Very quick. Not very big.
No, I mean, but, you know, he's quick, but to be so young, he's very heady out there, too. You know, he's got, you know, he's running through. He's not just with reckless abandon. I mean, with the ball in his hands, he seems comfortable, good vision.
Yeah.
So they've got a nice drive going on here.
Yeah, they could pretty much eliminate any.
Looks like Conley's brought down about the 1 yard line, Coach.
They could pretty much, as I was saying, could eliminate just about any idea of the running clock in the second half if they score.
Yeah, if they score here, I mean, basically that's
twice.
a two.
Yeah,
that's a 2-possession swing unless there's another turnover somewhere. Right. But with the amount of runs they've got, they're protecting the ball well. No fumbles.
Yeah.
Usually you might, with
Problem,
all these
they're
carries.
under 5 minutes. They're at 4:58 now. Like I said, unless we turn the ball over, which I shouldn't say. I guess that we might jinx him. Going for 2.
Yep. So ball's on the 2 yard line. All right, Conley cuts back and he's in.
28-8.
So touchdown for running back John Conley. He's had a hard-fought battle back there tonight. He's really earned his keep. I'm not sure how many carries he's had.
Quite a few.
He enters the end zone, and it's how do you eat up as much clock as you can and keep the chains moving?
Look at this.
And handing off to Jamie and Purnell is a good way to do it.
First down.
So a 9-yard carry for Jamie and Purnell on second down.
Boy, he got through that line fast.
He really does,
quick.
man. His pad level,
Yeah.
he's only, I say
he's not
only.
very tall.
He's 5'9",
Yeah.
but he plays with pad level so low.
Yeah.
He
looks like he's about 4 feet tall going through there.
The defenders really hesitate when he's got a burst of speed coming their way. These guys aren't trying to come in and just clean his clock. He's really delivering a lot of power for
all the way out to the 49
into the end of the run.
So with the Decatur 49, first down. Another running play over midfield.
Yeah, so it looks like
good second effort.
Yeah, nice second effort there by Jamie. And again, so the ball is going to be. They're going to take the ball back.
Oh, they must have blown the whistle early because he came out. He can't. No, they put back at the 50. He was at the 48 when he.
Yeah, so they've moved the ball back to the 50 and only calling that a 1 yard run. But he really, at the end of the play, he had gained about 5 yards there. So.
And we got second down and 9.
Second 9. Ball is on the 50-yard line. One running back to the left to Coleman. He takes a snap.
Pass.
Quick slant to A.J. Cobb.
Nice
wow.
Catch. Nice catch.
Nice leaping grab by senior A.J. Cobb.
He looked like a baseball player on that play there.
He did not look.
Well, yeah. No, he made that snag. It looked like a line drive that he caught there.
He looked like athletic baseball players right there.
Yeah. I wasn't trying to be critical
of
baseball.
I know.
It's my favorite sport.
I know.
Next to track.
I thought Coach Martinick might have been sending you some text messages or something.
That was a nice catch.
No, great job. That was amazing. Two-handed catch right over the middle over the defender.
He never played football
first year.
Before. That's amazing. That's amazing.
And Waylon Hobgood, another Decatur baseball outfielder, his first year. So great catch there by the senior Cobb.
Really?
So it'll be 1st and 10 on the 28-yard line of Queen Anne. And there goes Amari Emanuel.
Touchdown.
10-5, touchdown. Number 5, Amari Emanuel. And Decatur is back up 28 points here pending the extra point. The PAT, excuse me. All right, and we are back live.
All right.
There's our feed. Wow, nice job by the crew. Listen, we got to give a major shout-out to all the crew here. And the high school guys are doing it. Coach Greenwood's taking a sip of some sort of Hawaiian punch or something like that. Or party punch, I don't know.
I don't know what it is. Colorful drink, whatever it is.
That's all right. Big shout-out to Big Kinnear there.
He's
recovering.
He's got it up there, and it looks good. It's good.
So if you hear Coach Greenwood in the hot mic outside, it's 35-7. Stephen Decatur, we got live feed action back. So we'll see what the defense does now. Here's the highlight. We do have the run. All right, quick handoff to number 5, Mari Emanuel.
Not even touched.
Huge shout out. The offensive line has done that so much.
Big hole there, yeah.
Yep. So replay by Dave Dotson, who obviously him and Ron do such a great job.
Absolutely. What's really good about that is they're going to need that running game later on in these playoffs.
They're going to need it.
They're going to need it. You can't you can pass, but you got to be able to run some. And this team has gotten better at it as the season has progressed. Early on, they really weren't running the ball very well first couple games.
No, and it was basically a whole brand new line this year. on the offensive and defensive side of the football.
You can see the development. They've really developed.
Now, you can have as many skill players as you
You've
want.
got to have those linemen. That's
If
right.
you can't win in the trenches, then you can forget about it. I mean,
Absolutely.
we watched it with our team. You know, you're a Steelers fan. I'm an Eagles fan, and you know, I think that when those teams have been the best, and the Eagles are on a good run right now, it's because of that offensive line.
Because of the offensive line.
Yep.
Uh-oh, look at that. They pitched it.
Oh, and a big hit by number 44, Brian Chester. Dad's up in the box here. Now, that was an absolute whiplash of a hit there.
Big hit. Big hit.
So I don't know if the freshman Jadarian Thompson was expecting that after the ball got pitched back to him, but I think he might have a conversation.
Next time he might say, don't bother pitching it to me. You're going to do that.
Good grief,
That
man.
was
What
rough.
what a hit there by 10th grader Brian Chester.
Another one of those sudden endings. The run looked pretty good up to the 21-yard line, and then it ended very quickly.
Absolute decleater. And you know what? We don't want any of these high school kids hurt, but
No,
I do love
no.
a big hit like that.
Right. It was a good, clean hit.
It was.
It wasn't. That was a good run there.
All right, so
with the replay here.
Here's a replay. Go ahead, Coach. Take it away.
Yeah, and here he comes in right at the 21. Bang! He is brought down. That was a very good. As I say, very clean. You know, it was.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he didn't launch, or anything like that. No targeting, and we do have
We got a holding call against Queen Anne's on that last running play.
And those are the absolute daggers. You know, you're a running, base
running
offense.
team, and you're down 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, and if you get a holding call like that to back you up into your own territory, that's just that.
Yep.
Deflating is an understatement.
That's for sure.
Yep. All right, so about 1 minute and 30 seconds left or so in the third quarter, and the ball is
First and 20.
Yeah, ball is on the 11-yard line of Queen Anne, and they're going to hand off to Conley again.
Yeah.
He gains about 5, and he's earned his money tonight. I don't know if there's going to be an ice tub waiting for him at Queen Anne High, but
he'll be sleeping in the bus on the way back.
definitely sleeping in the bus. Has done a wonderful job. It's been fun watching him run.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Good player.
He's a junior, so he'll be back.
He'll be back next year. And Queen Anne, like we said, has got a really, really solid foundation of underclassmen that they're going to be. They're going to be knocking on the door in the north next year, big time.
Yes, they seem to have a lot of good underclassmen and in the skill positions, like you said.
Yeah.
Quarterback, running back, receiver.
Oh, looks like that play's blown dead. I don't know if there was a timeout. Yes, timeout, Queen Anne. All right, so quick timeout. It's going to be 2nd down and 18, 35 seconds left in the third quarter. And we'll probably let the young guys hop on for the first half of the fourth quarter to take over. We'll have Sean McChrystal and A.J. Patton coming back on. They'll do the start the fourth quarter and run till about the half of it. Look, they're jumping up right now, ready to go. I'm sure viewership will be through the roof again. They'll be trending some sort of hashtag.
I don't know. I think they have something going there.
Yeah.
They got a group that gets on board right
Yeah,
I
know they're probably Snapchatting all their buddies and texting them and tweeting and doing Instagram stories and all that. Get it on. So we're going to take just a quick break. We'll finish out the fourth quarter, and then at the start of the fourth quarter, we'll hand it over to those boys. We'll be right back. 35-7 Decatur. All right, 15-second break or less, but we're back. Quarterback Lance Arnold's got it complete.
Big boy.
Yeah. Pass completed to Jaheim Roy.
Yep. He's a handful.
And he did stay in bounds, so the clock will run. It'll be a 3rd down and probably about 9 to go.
Yeah. Maybe 8, but it's they're listing at 3rd and 8, But it's healthy 8, that's for sure.
So the clock is winding down here at the third quarter. We'll see if Queen Anne's gets one more play off. I don't think they're going to be able to.
Nope. We're going to go to the fourth quarter.
All right. So that is the official end of the third quarter. Sean and AJ will be back on. They're going to do probably about the first 6 or 7 minutes, and we'll come back, round off everything going into next week. Hopefully we hold on. We appreciate you tuning in. 35-7, Stephen Decatur.
right, we are back again, taking over from Mr. Riley and Mr. Russo to start the fourth quarter with you guys. Decatur's got a 35-7 lead over Queen Anne's County. We got 3rd and 8.
Decatur really is taking control of this game. It's been one-sided ever since the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for Decatur. I would say ever since like the middle of the first quarter, I would say Decatur's really been controlling this game ever since then.
They've really taken control.
So it's 3rd and 8 for Queen Anne's here.
Big 3rd down for Queen Anne's. You have to ask, will they go for it on 4th down, being down 35-7 in the fourth quarter?
I think you have to. Arnold takes the snap. He's looking back, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete pass. No flags.
That was intended for Jadarian Thompson.
Looks like they're sending out the punt team.
I'm kind of surprised. I mean, you're down 35-7.
You got to take chances when you're down 35-7.
But they will elect to punt it back to Decatur. And we got Bryson Coleman and Davin Chandler back deep to receive.
Oh,
it's
blocked.
It's blocked. Picked up by Decatur and dragged down at about the 10-yard line.
Decatur's been really close all game at blocking a punt, and they got one this quarter.
That was Sully Alker.
They finally got
on the
one.
Recovery. Yep. Sully Alker on the recovery there, it looked like. What a block by Decatur. And now we're set up really well at the Queen Anne's 10-yard line here to try and add some more points.
Great starting field position here. Great opportunity to extend that lead.
We're pretty in sync there. We said like blocked at the same time. But yeah, Decatur offense coming back in the field. Here's the
replay. He just breaks through, gets the block.
I'm trying to find out who that was on the block.
The special teams this game has just been so great for this Decatur team.
Couldn't really tell who that was on the block there. But Coleman takes the snap, hands it off. Looks like it's Jamie and Purnell, and he gets a couple yards on the carry. Yep, no, it's Jamie and Purnell on the carry. It'll be 2nd and goal from about the Queen Anne's 6-yard line.
Running back didn't get much space there to run, take it in.
Yeah, let's see if they like to throw it here.
Decatur has the ball on the 6-yard line.
Yep. Let's see if we throw it here, up 35-7.
Punch it in.
Yeah. We got Purnell in the backfield behind Bryson Coleman. 2 receivers out left, 1 out right. Purnell's in motion. Coleman takes the snap, hands it off to Purnell, sorry. And he gets about 1 on the play.
Not very much.
Not very much there. It looked like you faked it at first.
Yeah, it looked like Bryson could have pulled that and ran it in himself, but chose to hand it to the running back.
I for sure thought he faked that from here, but we are pretty far away. The Decatur offense is on the other side of the field from where we are standing.
3rd down and 4. Big play for this Queen Anne's defense.
Yeah, I mean, you got to try and get a stop here if you're Queen Anne's. Purnell's in the backfield again. 2 receivers out left, 2 receivers out right. Purnell's in motion again. Receiver from the right's in motion for Decatur. Coleman takes the snap. He's looking back. He's flush to the pocket. He's running backwards. What do you got? He's got a touchdown. Wow.
What a great play.
That was A.J. Cobb on the reception. Coleman to Cobb.
That's just a great job by Bryson Coleman, extending the play, giving his wide receivers a chance to get open. Yep. What a great job.
Coleman was running around there for a few seconds. Coleman was running around there for a few seconds, and A.J. Cobb was wide open on the right sideline, and Coleman hit him.
He's on.
With the kick, and
and he misses.
Misses. Wow.
The announcer jinxed by A.J. Patton.
Oh, my God. I jinxed him.
Here's a replay of the touchdown. What a great job by A.J. Kolb to stay and bounce.
Wow. I said earlier, every single game
Here we
I've
go.
been
Here we
to,
see it again.
Yep.
Wide open.
Cobb was wide open.
Way
right
to get
there.
down and stay and bounce, not fall out of bounds.
I cannot believe I jinxed him.
That's the announcer jinx right
Oh
there.
my God. Every single game I said that I've been to, he has not missed, and I jinxed him.
He doinked it.
And it was a doink off the, looked like the left upright. But luckily, Decatur's up 41-7.
I was just crediting the special teams play, too.
Oh, Lord. Wow. Yeah, that one's on me. I'm not going to lie, that one's on me.
Luckily, it was when we have a good lead, not in a tie game.
Everybody in the booth making fun of me for jinxing Bergen Eastlack there.
Let's see if he kicks one into the back of the end zone now.
Bergen with the kick. And it gets to about the 20-yard line.
Oh,
and
it's out of
flag.
bounds.
Yep, out of bounds. That took a few bounces and rolled out of bounds.
That's unusual by Eastlack.
Yeah, just bad bounce by Bergen Eastlack there.
Free kick out of bounds. Ball be placed at the 35-yard line. First down.
Ball placed at the 35-yard line. This Decatur defense has played pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, they've held Queen Anne's to 7 points on the night. They've only had that one touchdown that happened in the third quarter.
I mean, Queen Anne's offense has been pretty good all season, blowing out Bennett last game. But this Decatur defense has just come out and shut them down.
It's a handoff by Arnold to John Connolly, and he gets a couple yards on the carry.
Gain of 3 yards. Great job by this defensive line.
Yeah.
They've really shut down the run here in the second half. First half, they were giving up some big chunk plays. Here's a replay.
That was a nice
look
hit.
at that tackle.
That was a nice hit by Brian Chester there. Went for the low hit on John Connolly. Arnold takes the snap. He's looking out right. He throws it incomplete. That was intended for Nick Hall on the right sideline, and it was just off the fingertips.
Third down here.
3rd and 6, yep.
Another big third down for Queen Anne's. If they can't get this, they have to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty obvious at this point.
There's not much more you can do.
Yeah, definitely got to. This is definitely 4-down territory for Queen Anne's here.
Can this Decatur defense come up big?
Decatur D-line stepping up. Arnold takes the snap, hands it off to John Connolly, and he is close to the first down.
Looks like he is short.
He's short, yep. Probably about 4th and 1.
Looks like they are going to go for it here.
Yep. They're at
9 minutes and 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
They're at their own 44-yard line, so I would say you're close enough. I mean, you're down 41-7.
You got to go
for it. Yeah. You are right. You got to go for it here. So here we go. 4th and 1. Decatur D-line stepping up. Arnold takes the snap.
Passing.
Pass it. Wow. That caught the Decatur defense off there. And it was Jaheen Roy on the reception.
Jaheen Roy, he's had a great game so far.
Yeah, that was, but that definitely caught the Decatur defense off sides there.
Definitely not expecting pass. They haven't been passing the ball good all game.
Yeah.
And in one of the most critical moments of the game, decide to pass.
Because our whole entire D-line there stepped up.
Yeah.
And was expecting a run play. And then Arnold just faked the handoff there and went for the pass. Arnold takes the snap on the jet sweep. It's Jadarian Thompson. He's got a hold to the edge, and he gets about 15 yards on the carry.
I do have to give credit to this Queen Anne's offensive line. They
They've been
have
blocking
played.
well.
They have
Yeah.
played very well.
You're right. Yeah, they are. Queen Anne's O-line has been pretty good tonight, even though Queen Anne's has only put up 7 points. I mean, they've had a really good O-line tonight.
Yeah. First down and 10 from the 30.
Two receivers out right for Queen Anne's. One on the left. Arnold takes the snap, hands it off to John Connolly, and he's got about a 10-yard carry.
Queen Anne's continuing to run the ball despite being down a lot here in the fourth quarter with not too much time left. You have to think, when do they start passing the ball more?
I mean, right there, 9 yards on the carry to John Connolly. I mean, if it's getting them yards and they can put up some points here, then I would say stick with it. I mean, they haven't been throwing the ball much this game. The running game has been their motto tonight. And again,
Definitely.
there's only 7 points, but it's been working for them, I'd say.
Yeah.
Arnold takes the snap, hands it off to John Connolly again. He's got a first down with about a 5-yard carry on
John
the play.
Connolly's been a beast this game.
Yeah, he has. He's been amazing for them.
Getting about
honestly.
5 yards a carry. Just plowing through the Decatur defense. Queen Anne's with the ball at the Decatur 14. Looking to get another touchdown on the board.
We got
6
one
minutes and
receiver out
53
left.
seconds left.
One receiver out left. Looks like 3 receivers behind the O-line. Arnold takes the snap, hands it off to John Connolly. He goes nowhere.
That whole Decatur defense on him.
Yeah, he got about maybe 1 yard there. Getting down to about 6 minutes here in the fourth quarter. And, I mean, if you're Queen Anne's, I mean, I would start
You gotta
hurrying
hurry
a little
up.
bit. Yeah, I would do some hurry up here.
You can't go out of the huddle down a lot.
Down by 34.
Not much
yeah.
time left. I mean,
Arnold takes the snap, hands it off to the running back, and he gets about 2 yards on the carry. It looked like it was DeRodney Smith on the carry there. Yep, it was. But I know Decatur's up 41-7, but that extra point that Eastlack missed, that was actually big because now there's no running clock.
Right.
So, but either way,
Queen Anne's still
3rd and
taking their
5.
time.
Yeah, Queen Anne's still going
3rd down
in
and
the huddle.
5. Will they go for it here if they get stopped?
And there's a flag. Looks like it's probably going to be a false start. Yup, it is.
False start.
False start.
That
on
does
Queen
not
Anne's.
help the Queen Anne's offense.
Nope, you are right. That's going to make it a 3rd and 10 here now.
They're kind of forced to pass the ball now.
It's going to push it back to about the 15-yard line. I mean, if you're Queen Anne's, I would definitely right now take a shot to the end zone.
You
What do
got to.
think?
You
Yeah.
have to.
I mean,
Maybe hope for a pass interference if you're Queen Anne's. They got one earlier in the 3rd quarter. But
Arnold takes the snap. He's rolling out right. He's looking for a man.
and
he's
he's sacked.
It's a
Fumble. The ball came out.
Fumble recovered by Decatur. And that will probably do it.
He has not been sacked all game, to my knowledge.
That was
And
Anthony
that one
Burke
sack.
on the recovery there.
He fumbles.
From the fumble. I couldn't tell who hit Lance Arnold, but all I know is that Anthony Burke recovered that ball, and Decatur was probably just put the nail in the coffin there.
Looks like we might have Johnny Hobgood coming out at quarterback.
Yep, Johnny
Yes, we
Hobgood
do.
is coming out.
Johnny Hobgood's first appearance in this game. Let's see what he can do.
Hobgood takes the snap, hands it off, and we got a big gain here.
What a gain.
About 19 yards. That was Donovan Henry on the carry there for about 18 yards. It's a little hard to tell who that was, but I was able to tell because that
great
replay
run.
there.
That was a great run. Great job, offensive line.
Yeah.
Opened up a big hole.
Yeah, O-line created a massive hole there that allowed Donovan Henry to take that carry for about 18 yards.
Got a timeout by Queen Anne's here. Well,
So,
Decatur up 41-7 here. Looking like they will advance to the next round. Just have to ask, who will they play?
That is the big question, yeah. Because I'm pretty sure they reseed, don't they?
Yes, they do reseed.
They do, yeah.
Hopefully they will get the 1 seed because they've been undefeated so far.
I would say we definitely deserve it.
But there are definitely some good teams
There is.
advancing to the quarterfinals.
You are right. There is some very good teams. I was looking at the bracket earlier, and there's some really good teams on there that I was watching.
Yeah, there's some Baltimore schools across the bridge. They're always good.
I saw the main team I was looking out for was Owings Mills. Pretty sure they went 9-0 on the year.
Yeah.
They're looking really good.
Yeah. Johnny Hobgood.
Jack Bradley went in motion there. Hobgood takes the snap, hands it off, and
looks like this Decatur offense is just running the ball now, trying to take some clock off.
Looks like it's about a 3-yard gain there. Yeah, they're just milking the clock now. I mean, just trying to get to 0-0-0.
4 minutes left. Johnny Hobgood.
Let's go.
He's looked very comfortable so far in the 2 snaps he's taken. Let's see if if he gets a passing opportunity here. 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, we got 2 receivers out left for Decatur. It looks like Donovan Henry's in the backfield next to Johnny Hobgood. And it's delay of game on Decatur.
Delay game.
Yeah. So that'll push Decatur back 5 yards.
Maybe we will see Johnny Hobgood pass the ball here.
Maybe. I mean, I would like to see it. See what he's got. I would take a shot here if I were them.
I mean, you're up 41-7. What's the worst that could happen? Donovan Henry still in the backfield.
Donovan Henry in motion. Hobgood takes the snap, hands it off to Donovan Henry. He's got a hole.
Oh,
he's
there
still
we
going,
go.
breaks a couple tackles, and he gets about 10 yards on the carry.
If he would have broke that tackle, that one could have been to the house.
He might have been gone there, yeah.
We're going to hand it back over to Mr. Riley and Mr. Russo.
Yep.
It's been a pleasure calling this game. Sean and AJ signing off.
Signing off, guys. See you later.
All right. I guess we're back.
Yep. We're back to
boys,
finish off this thing.
Yeah, boys did a great job. Thank you all for
they did.
tuning in and letting them get their feet wet. Listen, we don't have that much more experience than those young boys do, so they're way ahead of the game.
Very knowledgeable.
They are very knowledgeable. They stick with it. It's, it's just a little give and take. That's all. You got to understand who your partner is. And
I tell you, I wish we had something like this when I was in high school. It would have been a lot of fun. I'm sure these guys are appreciating, getting on here and doing this.
Yeah, absolutely. But Coach Russo, I mean, you were the voice of Decatur football for 30 years, man. I mean, you don't look a day over 35 by any stretch of the imagination.
Back in the Stone Age.
Hey, listen, no, but seriously, I mean, it's crazy how things go and the amount of time that gets put in. And, I mean, all it does, it helps players. I mean, teams we play, gets film out for them, and they're able to pull from that at the end of the year. And it's really a special thing. So It looks like, so it's winding down just about to the 2-minute warning here of a 41-7 Decatur victory, soon to be victory. But we were talking about, I guess, our matchups going into next Friday night.
Right.
So it sounds like we're going to host Wild Lake High School.
Wild Lake, from Howard County.
From Howard County.
Yep.
Should be a 6 o'clock kickoff on Friday night. So we certainly do enjoy having you all listen in to the students and Coach Russo and myself and Mr. Hughes. But we really want to start putting the word out there that this is a very deep playoff run for a very, very special football team. So if you can get out here and watch these kids live, I mean, I told my dad, my grandmother, and everybody, like, listen, I really appreciate you watching and tuning in the broadcast, but they're a really special group to see play live. So as that pass falls incomplete.
Long one.
That Jadarian Thompson, man, he is going to be a force in the Bayside for quite some time, freshman. But, yeah, so we want to try and get as many people out here, and I think the extended forecast looks fairly decent for next Friday. It's going to warm up a
little bit, I think.
Going to be a little warmer, probably. I think the high next Friday is like 63 or 4.
Yeah, that'll be
comfortable. Good. So, please, if you can, get out here. And I think Coach Greenwood, he's given us the green signal. He's going to be saying the same thing once to get everybody out here for next Friday's third round.
Third round, yeah. It's 2 years in a row that we've made deep runs into the playoffs. Look out.
And there's Conley.
One man to beat.
Yep, and he's had a
big day.
Had a big day and pretty much ends his day and season on a real long run.
41-7, you would think that it was more of a blowout, but Queen Anne's has moved the ball consistently on the ground. They really have during this whole game.
I would be really, really curious to see the actual time of possession, Coach Russo. Like what, I think it's fairly even time of possession-wise.
We've scored more quickly, and so, of course, we've turned the ball over to them.
Sure.
They've had long drives.
And I tell you what, I really hope that our boys can do moving forward, and hopefully these next 3 weeks, is having sustained drives like Queen Anne's has had tonight.
Yeah.
We're going to have some character character-defining, season-defining drives, starting deep in their own territory and methodically moving the football all the way, down to the goal line.
This game tonight presented a little problem early on. The whole first quarter really was nothing, and we responded well. We responded well to that.
Yeah, it's all about the adjustments.
2 turnovers, and we still were able to.
Sure. And that's good for the boys. Back. Mr. Hughes and I, Mike and I were talking about last night, last night, I was on the text thread, but last week during the broadcast is we wanted to see how we respond when somebody punches back.
Right.
How are you going to make the adjustment? And then you've coached for years and years and years. You know how that works. You need it too as a coach,
Absolutely.
Oh, and the ball's loose.
It's another fumble. Looks like Stephen Decatur might have it. They're all pointing. Everybody's pointing in a different direction.
And we got a lot of our subs in.
We need the guys with the striped shirts to point. There we go.
So
Decatur has recovered.
58 seconds left in this football game, and Decatur has recovered a fumble.
We'll probably see a couple of kneel downs here, and that'll be it. Maybe just one.
Yeah.
One kneel down.
One kneel down should take it through. And go figure, we're not on the microphone when Mr. Brogan Eastlake extra point hits the upright. But you know what? It gave the gentleman, Sean and AJ, a nice shot.
Snap was a little high, and his timing was just thrown off by that. It did give our
having a big leg is nice, but it's all a timing thing with kicking,
Yeah, our student announcers got a little bit extra work.
It was good. It was good. Yep. I don't think those boys are too worried about going home and eating a warm pot roast and sitting in front of a fire and watching some Friday night football across the country, but
this was a good game.
Yeah, it was a good game. And so tomorrow, listen, I want to give a shout-out. So the Junior Seahawks play here tomorrow in a Pop Warner Championship against Laurel High School, I say Laurel High School, against the Laurel Bulldogs, the little Laurel Bulldogs. And one of who I'll call him my nephew, Hudson Hartstein.
Okay.
He's not my blood nephew, but he's one of my best friends, Andy Hartstein's son, offensive coordinator for the little Laurel Bulldogs.
All right.
So they'll be out here playing tomorrow. I'm going to try and get out here for a little while.
Morning.
Yeah, going to be a morning.
Believe it or not, I
announced
Pop Warner games here.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
A couple
That's
years
amazing.
I did that.
Hudson, if you're listening, buddy, I don't know if Mr. Russo and I will be here, but I'll try and record something for you. We certainly appreciate everybody else tuning in tonight. 41-7, Stephen Decatur.
Yep.
Coach Russo, a
Okay.
pleasure as always.
Thank
I
you.
think I think Coach Russo. We haven't locked anything in stone, but I think Coach Russo, Mr. Hughes, and myself are all three going to hop in on a rotation for these last few weeks. It's really, really special what's going on here right now, and we hope you all can make it out or at least tune in and bear with us. So.
Yep.
One more time for everybody, 41-7, Stephen Decatur. We'll see you next Friday night either on the broadcast or here live in person. Coach, thanks again, buddy.
Thank you. I enjoyed it.
And your family out in California, too.
Okay.
All right, go Golden State. Go Golden State, I guess.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. Take it easy. Be safe